What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Tub Podcast. I am Luke here, and today is the first day that I'm going to show my face on this podcast. From now on, you're going to see my face, so you're not going to be seeing any more black screens or anything like that. So I think it's better that I can kind of interact with you guys a little bit better. So so this is kind of a new start for me. So I got a lot of requests, a lot of comments, and people saying that I should do a face reveal, so just decided to do one. So let's talk about the game today. Zach Eflin's on the mound. He's kind of struggled his last couple starts. He's looking to kind of get back on track here against the Miami Marlins team that just isn't good, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that he could kind of get back on the right track. He's kind of fallen off a little bit. Like I said, I've talked about it before. Zach Eflin's not a consistent pitcher. He doesn't have great stuff, but he still manages to get some wins. So hopefully he could do that today. Last night, Jake Arrieta didn't pitch great. He went 5 innings. Tried to go in the 6th inning. It was a complete disaster. Last night we were up 10-1 at one point and ended up being a 12-9 final score. So bullpen's just terrible. Alvarez came in, gave up all these runs. Of course, Jake Arrieta got some earned runs last night. Bryce Harper was clutch, and he threw a runner out at home plate. I think it was Granderson. He's gunned him out. It was a beautiful throw. So that was really, really cool to see. And then Rhys Hoskins hit a ball on the second deck. His 8th home run of the season. He's been tearing it up. If he continues this pace, hopefully he can make the All-Star team, because Harper's going to make it. Rhys, JT's probably going to make it, so maybe we can get Rhys on that All-Star team. So I thought it was a great game. Win's a win. I don't know if it was a great game. Great offensively, but not a great game when it comes to pitching. But like I said, win's a win. But Trevor Richards got the loss. He's now 0-4 in the year. Jake Arrieta is now 4-2. So he didn't pitch great. He gave up 5 earned runs. Obviously, those runs were earned, but he wasn't pitching when those runs were given up, even though he put the runners on base. But Alvarez, this is terrible. He hasn't had one good outing this year. He just doesn't impress me at all. He's just an extremely inconsistent pitcher, and he just continues to struggle. So it's very frustrating. I'm sure it's frustrating for him. I'm sure he wants to win, but he hasn't shown me much this year. So he needs to get better. And there's nothing else to it. So we have to get this win today. Lineup is McCutchen, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto. I think I'm pretty sure Williams is still in left field. Pretty sure. I don't quote me on that. This is memorization. I think it's the same lineup as last night. And then you got Hernandez, and then Franco, and then obviously Eflin. Franco got another hit last night. I think he drove in another run. He's been great. He's by far the best number 8 hitter in the league. He has 7 home runs, 22 RBIs in the 8-hole. And usually you put your worst hitter in the 8-hole, but he is really, really pitching well. Or not pitching well, hitting well this year. He just continues to just tear it up. I don't know why I said pitching well. But yeah, he's really, 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 really done a good job this year. And hopefully he could keep it up. We need him to continue to play well. So he's had pretty good defense. He just has a really, really good throwing arm at third base. Last night, Alfaro continues to hurt the Phillies as he hits a home run. It hurt some boos. And he also gave us a run because he can't catch the baseball. We saw that a little bit last year, where Corey Farrell can catch the baseball, and we ran on past him, and then I forget who scored. I think it was – who was that? I forget. But I know he scored a run. I think it was Hernandez that scored. Pretty sure it was Hernandez. He came in to score. I think I made it 3-0 or 4-0 at the time. I think I made it 2-0. 2-0 at that time. So hard to believe we were up 10-1 at one point, and we ended up being 12-9 final score. So that's unacceptable. I would say win's a win, but come on. I mean, the bullpen needs to do a better job, honestly, because that was scary. That was really scary. Ninth inning was scary. I'm a little bit concerned about today. We got to go out and score runs. We got to make sure we keep those guys off the base paths because they grind out our pitchers. We really do. Grind out the pitchers. The umpire was terrible last night. I think it was Jim Wolf who was back there last night. I think he did an awful job. He did not do his job well, so we need him to. Well, he's not going to be umpiring today, but the umpire today needs to do a better job at being more consistent. He did not call the outside pitches, the left-handed hitters. I just didn't see that. No, one pitch to Granderson, it really pissed me off. It was clearly a strike, and he called out a ball. So he needs to do a better job. Let's talk about the teams in our division. The Nationals lost again, and they are now 11-14. They lost to the Padres. They're going to have to avoid a sweep today. What's going on with the Nationals? I just don't see it. Their pitching's really struggling. Their offense is okay. They have a lot of weapons. They have Anthony Rendon. They have Juan Soto, Victor Robles, Adam Eaton, and a healthy Adam Eaton too. Brian Dozier, he's okay, but they have a pretty good first baseman platoon with Adams and Zimmerman, and then they have great catching. And obviously Trey Turner's hurt right now. They have that new guy, Carter Keyboom. Their bullpen's trash other than Sean Doolittle. So I don't know what it is with the Nationals. Every year they come and say they're good, they're good. In 2013, they didn't even make the playoffs. 2014, they choked. 2015, they didn't even make the playoffs, and they had Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Jordan Zimmerman in his prime, Gio Gonzalez in his prime, and Doug Fister in his prime. Obviously, Doug Fister's out of baseball now. But at that time, he was a really, really good pitcher. So they couldn't even make it to the playoffs with those guys. So, and Harper's MVP year was that year too, and they still didn't make the playoffs. Unbelievable. If I was a Nats fan, I'd be, kind of pissed about that. And then 2016 they choked, 2017 they choked, 2018 they didn't even make the playoffs, and now they lost Harper, so it's going to hurt them. And the Nationals are less relevant without him. People want to say, well, we don't need Harper on this team, the Nationals fans. We don't need Harper on this team. We're good without – are you good without him? Because you're under 500. You sure about that? And also, you're not as relevant as he used to be. And I don't care what team you put Harper on. If you get the Yankees when they're all healthy, when they have Judge, Stanton, everyone's healthy. This assumes everyone's healthy. When they have Sanchez, Judge, Stanton, or Gregorius. Everyone's healthy. You put Harper on the team. Harper's on that team, and then you get rid of him. I don't care what team is on. He hurts the team when they lose. The team is not as good without him. And I'd rather have Bryce Harper over Victor Robles, for sure. People want to play him ahead of Harper. I don't get that. That's silly. It's very, very silly. So the Nationals, I think that's part of the reason why they're struggling. I just don't know how good a manager Davey Martinez is. I like him as a person, but I just don't think he's that good a manager. He hasn't really done much. So as it goes with the Braves, they're just kind of playing 500 baseball. The pitching's terrible. I heard a rumor that Matt Bumgarner might be heading there. We'll see. Hope not. That's really be bad. So hopefully the Braves' struggles continue. As goes with the Mets, they're kind of in a dry spell right now. They lost again last night to the Brewers. I think they've now dropped to 500. We're the favorites, so come get us. What did the GM say? We're the favorites. Come get us. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, but washed up catcher, washed up second baseman, but yet you're still the favorites. Okay. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we're going to show them, who's better because we're better. So we're a much, much better team than the Mets. I guarantee that. So I think we're a better team than all the teams in our division. But I don't think either team has really played well, honestly. Everyone's went in this year saying the East is a juggernaut. I don't know. I don't know if it is now. I haven't really seen a juggernaut, really. I mean, I guess it's a juggernaut because no one's playing well. Everyone assumed that everyone would be playing well. Everyone would be getting wins except the Marlins. But hasn't been the case. So the Nationals, I don't know what's going on with them. They probably will end up firing Martinez. So that's kind of bittersweet for me because I really like him. I just don't think it'll work out for him as a manager. I think it's when it's going to happen. So 105 first pitch. It's 12:36 is right now. Unfortunately, tomorrow I can't make a video like this at this time, obviously. So, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be going back being daily again. I'm not too sure. I recorded a podcast yesterday like this, and it got deleted. And it was really, really good. I hit like all my points. and lost it. So that kind of sucks. So yeah, it's all right because I'm gonna try to find a way to make it better. So Harper got a double last night. Um, only went 1 for 4. He just can't catch up with that fastball. John Maley needs to work with him on catching up with that fastball. Rhys Hoskins, when he gets hot, he gets hot, and when he sucks. So right now he's in one of those phases where he's super hot, and then I hate to be negative, but eventually he'll go where he'll suck and really, really suck. So, and JT Realmuto, stay hot, man. Duble's going to be coming back. And by the way, Gene Cigar got hit in the head last night. He's okay. Got hit in the brim of the helmet. He's wanted to stay in the game, but apparently they just wanted to get him out. So of course, he's just coming off of an injury, and in your first game back, you get hit in the head. That sucks, but he'll be back. He's in back there tomorrow. He's back in the lineup today. So yeah, everything's fine with him. So yeah, let's just go out there and have a good approach, which shut down the Marlins, and welcome Detroit to town. Tomorrow we get an off day. It's very, very much needed. This team needs rest. It really does. It's been just nonstop for them. They need a day off. So I think it's going to be good for the boys. So yeah, I think we need to go out and get a set closer and another starter. And I don't even want Krimble or Kite. I'm so sick and tired of them waiting around. I'm not even paying attention to it. Like, the season started, that's what I'm focused on. So if you get them, great. I really don't care. That's their fault. I blame Dallas Keuchel and Greg Krimble for waiting out this long. I really do. It's like this. Stop being crybabies and sign contracts, okay? Well, they're hurting their value, so that's not my fault. That's their fault. And I don't blame the Phillies either. So, yeah. So we're gonna be going out there 105 first pitch. Eflin, go out there and get us a win today, man. I have faith in you. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Luke, and see you later.